Have you ever heard of an object so cursed, so haunted, that even touching it could bring nightmare, sickness, or worse? An old wine cabinet, just wood and hinges, but inside it, something ancient, something angry, something that does not want to be disturbed. This is the terrifying true story of the Dybbuk Box, the most haunted object in the world. The story begins in 2001, Portland, Oregon. Kevin Manis, a writer and antique dealer, walked into an estate sale of a recently deceased 103-year-old Jewish woman. Among old furniture and paintings, he noticed a peculiar item, a small antique wine cabinet, beautifully carved, worn by time. When he asked the woman's granddaughter about it, her face changed. She said, "That box should never be opened. It belonged to my grandmother. She called it her Dybbuk Box." In Jewish folklore, a Dybbuk is a malicious spirit, a dislocated soul that clings to the living, often one that cannot find peace. It is believed to possess objects, and sometimes people. Dybbuks are not just ghosts, they're parasites. Kevin took the box back to his shop. Curious and skeptical, he opened it. Inside were strange items: a lock of blonde hair tied with a cord, a lock of dark hair tied with another, a small granite statue with the word Shalom carved in Hebrew, a wine goblet, a dried rosebud, and 2 old pennies dated 1920. He didn't know it yet, but opening that box would change his life forever. That very night, the nightmares began. Kevin dreamt of a dark, terrifying figure, an old hag with sunken eyes who beat him ruthlessly. Each night she returned. Each morning he awoke covered in bruises. He gave the box to his mother as a gift. Moments later, she suffered a massive stroke. Coincidence? He gave it to a friend. They returned it after 3 days. Too many strange occurrences, they said. Lights flickering, glass shattering, a sense of being watched. Kevin sold the box on eBay with a detailed description. "Do not open it. Strange things will happen. You've been warned." The box changed hands several times. Each owner reported similar experiences. Nightmares of the old hag, a putrid smell of cat urine, shadow figures, sudden illness, hair falling out, fainting spells. One man's entire house filled with the sound of glass breaking, but no glass was ever found broken. Another claimed his health rapidly declined after owning it for just a week. Eventually, the Dybbuk Box landed in the hands of Zach Bagans' host of ghost adventures. He placed it in his haunted museum in Las Vegas, sealed in a glass case, heavily protected. Even then, strange things happened. Visitors fainted. Staff quit. Security footage showed lights flickering, shadows darting, even people speaking in languages they didn't know. And then came Post Malone. In 2018, rapper Post Malone visited Zach Bagans' museum. He was visibly nervous around the Dybbuk Box. Zach touched it. Post stood behind him, hand on Zach's shoulder. Weeks later, Post Malone's private jet nearly crashed after both tires blew. His home was burglarized. His Rolls-Royce was involved in a serious car accident. Coincidence again? Or was the box claiming yet another soul? Scholars say the box may have been used in a ritual during the Holocaust to trap a Dybbuk. Kevin's note suggests the original owner was a Holocaust survivor who practiced Kabbalah, the Jewish mystical tradition. The objects inside the box, hair, coins, and a goblet, are all components used in binding rituals. When Kevin opened the box, he may have unbound a spirit that was sealed decades ago. And ever since, it's been looking for something or someone to cling to. Today, the Dybbuk Box remains sealed at Zach Bagans Museum, protected, guarded, but never forgotten. Some say it's just an old wine cabinet. Others believe it holds a restless soul. Whatever the truth is, one thing is certain. This is not just a box, it's a warning that not all doors should be opened, not all spirits want to be set free, and some objects are cursed for a reason.